if I would have no time and I could, make a decision very quickly, like if I would have an exam tomorrow and I have no time, so I would not go to the, lecturer to get a lectures on that topic, but I will go to the AI to make a, summarize, a summarization of that topic to make it easy and memorize for the next day of my exam, you know.
Okay, so
So I
let's
would
come.
choose.
Let's compare this thing with a regular class that we do on our classes, right? So
Mhm,
if you got a chance to join in your classes, and which one you will prefer as a teacher, as a human being, or as an AI, and why?
human being,
Yeah,
human being.
why? Tell me why you want to pick human being. Tell me something
Okay.
about that very special
Mhm.
about a human being. You are going to choose that one.
So whenever I take the work from the AI, what I noticed so far, so whenever AI make any notes or any summarization which we wanted to get it, we just get it at that time and then memorize it and then forget. Okay, but if we have any teacher, as a human being, so that teacher gonna explain all the things to us and ask to us the all the thing whatever he explained to us, and he would take a text. So the test would be the recognition of that topic, that we has completed that topic, and it would stay in long period in our mind. So yeah.
But what about the human? What about the AI? Like, if you talk about the AI, you're like they can support you in 24 hours. They will exactly work what you want from them. Like, if you talk about nowadays about artificial intelligence, they have the I think it's full of knowledges, and how you like it will teach you like that. So why not AI?
So for me, I want to clear one thing to you.
Okay.
So being a medical, I'm not a student anymore, but I'm from the medical field. So sometimes AI are wrong in some questions which we wanna get the answer in a proper way. But we get this knowledge from our books. Okay. Sometimes AI give the wrong answer which we wanna get it. So we can't totally depend on a AI, and all that I before explained the things to you why I am not gonna rely on AI, because the AI can give me answer within a second, but this answer can't be long is time period gonna be stay in my mind. So
Okay,
yeah.
the first thing, there is another thing about like when it's come about the wrong answers.
Mhm.
As a human being, we do have a memory, right, in our mind. We have a brain, and we
Mhm.
cannot remember all of the stuff always in our mind, right?
Mhm.
And if we talk about wrong answers, peoples are always wrong about things, right?
Mhm.
People's means wrong answer. That's what we know. But when it's come about AI, if they give you a wrong answer somehow, if you got it, and if you text them again, like analyze it carefully, give me the full of strength, and research it on Google or something else from the books as well, and they will give you the exact answer, right?
Mhm.
So I think for that reason, AI is best for that things. And it
Being.
will, and like if you ask to the AI, okay, tell me this thing in a funny story, like explain me in a good way, they will give you exact thing that you want, and it's far away better than the human being. If we don't consider about the practical things, if we only talk about the lectures, if we only consider about the reading or anything else, then I think AI is far away better than the teachers.
Yeah, it depends on the person to person and their mentality and their perspective to get the things.
Of course. Like if you talk about like if we pick 100 people, right? If we pick the 100 people, what do you think? Like the 50% people will choose AI, and the 50%, the another 50% will choose human teacher. No, it's not.
Mhm.
Somehow the 51% people will pick human being or rather than an AI, or maybe AI rather than a
Mhm.
human teacher. So it depends. So what do you think? Like if we pick 100 people, what they will gonna choose?
Uh, so on that thing I can't, make any assumption because I never, have done this kind of experience experiment before. But of course, as you said, like might be, 50% or we have the more, amount of a student who might choose the AI or a human. So for me, in my case, I would always prefer to human because and human can understand a human nature. And
I'm not
if I
talking about
talk
you.
about
I'm not talking about just only you. I'm talking about like we are
mm,
not talking about we are not talking about just only brain that we have, right? We are talking
mhm,
about all over the stuff. What is really matter if you don't
mhm,
consider about ourselves, just all over the thing, which one is better in a formal way,
Hmm.
in our point of view,
Mm,
which one is
mm,
better?
I agree.
What do you agree, Thomas?
yeah, which one is better? So for from since our childhood we used to study computer can't make an error and a human being always make an error because they are human so they can make an error and but the thing is that sometimes check the AI they also make the errors and being that this is some kind of technology so we blindly trust on it whatever it give answer to us we find it that's always correct but that's not true in
It's
some
all about
cases
like
if we talk about the medical field so we are so much rely on our seniors doctor
yeah, yeah,
because I
that's
feel
true. Like when it's come about the medical things, medical stuffs are really sensitive. And
mhm,
if they give you just only one wrong answer, it can cause a life,
mhm,
right? So in that way, that honest answer, that true answer is really matter.
mhm.
I think for that reason, I think AI could be better because they really don't do mistakes usually. Like
Yeah, because
what is your problem when you found the problem? Did you okay? Give me an example that you had discovered.
what I took to discover. So in the past day when I used to be a student, so before my exams, I used to study from AI because I wasn't have that much time to go to my teacher and ask the questions to them. So sometime I search on ChatGPT and ChatGPT give me answer within a second. But sometime whenever I read the answer and I feel like this answer couldn't be correct because we also study from the books and our lectures. So we have somehow the idea how the answer should be given by AI. So this is the thing we can realize that this answer should be applicable right now here. But for that, I just make sure my teachers or doctors, make it, correct or confirm that.
Okay,
So
so
we can use it. Yeah.
who wrote the books first? People,
Humans.
of course, humans, right? So AI is also collecting the data from the books as well. The main resources is human, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you go on that way, I think AI is not going to chase the human being because AI also a created version of a
Who
human being.
created the AI? Human, of
Yeah,
course, human.
yeah,
So how you
that's
can,
true. I'm talking about like you're going into another way, but my main topic is when it's come about adjustment, when it's come about a teaching sector. I think for that reason, AI could be better. Like if you can ask any question, even silly one and whatever you like. When it's come about a true person, when it's come about a teacher, suppose you're from a medical sector and you felt really shy to ask your teacher, what if he
mm-hmm,
will gonna answer? And when it's come about a mobile app, when it's come about a AI, you can feel free to ask to, like sometimes like when we are in a crowded place, we felt shy like what they will say if I ask this question because this is a
mm-hmm,
simple thing but I didn't understand. We cannot say in our classroom to the
mm-hmm,
teacher, right? But when it's come about AI, you can ask anytime,
mm-hmm,
anywhere. And there is the main thing that is good about AI. They are 24 hour on your support. But when it's come about a human teacher, I think they are not going to stay with you more than 24 hours.
mm-hmm.
More than sorry, more than 6 or 8 hours.
So, as you already mentioned, the thing that the AI can make us shy because sometimes we don't feel comfortable to ask the things to, our teachers or to our seniors. So, don't you feel that AI making us, us antisocial in this environment? So, because the communication skills is very important nowadays. If you are not able to communicate in a public, so how you gonna be get a good job, or how you gonna be face the people in your future?
Yeah, that's a great quick sense, but
Mm-hmm.
like I'm talking about like it's yeah, the computer
Everything.
and okay, go on, go on.
Everything has their pros and cons. If you are appreciating to AI, you can't, give all the credit to AI.
Yeah, that's true. There is another thing is about AI is um they are unlimited knowledge that they have. But when it's come about a human teacher, they have just only limited access, right? Because they just know only some few things. What do you
Mm-hmm.
say about it?
What you said? I'm sorry, I wasn't get that.
Like when we are talking about a knowledge that
Mm-hmm.
teacher have, they have kind of limited knowledge in their mind. But when it's come about AI, when it's come about in that way, so they
Hello.
are unlimited noise. They have unlimited noise. Anyway, hello WSS.
How
Okay,
are
so
you?
what do you want to say about it? Oh yeah,
Yeah, not all the books, are is safe in the data of AI. I wanna, say to you because I had an experience before, as I told you, that I
yeah,
used to ask some question to AIs, and the AI was not giving me the accurate answer, which it supposed, should give us. But the thing is that, all the things are generated by humans. Whatever
yeah,
technology we are using,
yeah,
so it
yes,
means
that's true.
yeah, it means humans are superior than AI.
Yeah,
But
of course it is.
but I'm
Of
not
course.
saying you can't use or you shouldn't use AI. And humans are, we should always rely to the human, because some instance we also need to the using AI, and this is very important nowadays as the world is going so far. And we have to come out from our comfort zone and ex- explore the new things, and to use both things and generate synergism. Then we can get our own desired result what we want to get that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Anyway, Tabia says you were about to say something. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, William, you can join.
Yeah, but I
You can.
wasn't know this conversation is going on YouTube. Like, I just saw the notification right now. This conversation.
I told you before I entered the conversation, and I also took some time.
I wasn't know that actually. Yeah.
But anyway, it's I'm so sorry, but it's already it's going on. Anyway, William, what do you want to say about it?
Believe it or not, I'm not at this time a firm believer in AI. I'd rather use the knowledge that I have and do my own independent research before using some uh, other party software to maybe manipulate my mind where